Okay, welcome to 450 Terrace Drive, and we're going to do our annual review. It is December 31st, and in the new construction folder, of course, the story, we went from old construction to new construction. End of August, we began full force new construction. It's usually about a year build. We're going to do it, we're shooting for about 9 to 10 months. All these draw folders are shared with you. I'll give you an example. The last draw, draw number 4, December 15th. You have all your images, you have your pictures in here. We're on budget and on time. Actually, we're ahead of time. But to give you an example here, our budget, as of last budget, let me squeeze this in. So I know these are complicated. There's a lot to them. We're working on a software program. Should be done. We're hoping by mid-February. We've been working on it for 8 years. We have our old budget. We have our new budget here. And you can scroll through and see exactly where we're at any given time by scrolling through this Excel budget. And we have everything broken down. Total area, square footage, everything that needs to be done. How it's being done, stoneworks for fireplace. Everything is very descriptive and very specific. Of course, we're on rough framing currently. Second level, main floor, sheeting, how many square feet, how many, what unit it is, if it's in square feet or linear foot or per box or per tube or per hour. Whatever it is, it's all in there. And that's draw 4. I'm going to take you into draw 5, our most current draw, and our most current draw. What we're doing now is, I have pretty much daily pictures going in. So for today, to give you an example, it was just me on site, and here we are. We filled that hole in the floor yesterday. I made sure that it was congruent with elevation and then sealed, and made sure all of our Tico nails, everything were in, glued, etc. This was prior to being fulfilled. Those were our change orders. This is me going through and testing all of our elevations. I went through and triple checked them and then squared, made sure all of our walls were squared off. And then I went through and did basically a takeoff of everything. So from our reclaimed wood up here to our stone down here to all of our cedar going on the 3rd floor, going through and confirming, how much flooring we need, how many windows we have, and then the change orders that we've had, so what size windows we're going to be ordering, and so on and so forth. So I went through and confirmed everything. You can see the transit there. That's me squaring off all the change orders. So as current, December 31st, not only are we ahead of budget, we're also, of course, ahead of schedule, but we're on budget. And we're just struggling a little bit because we have a lot of iron, since we have a lot of shear in this property. We're shooting to finish early. Everybody's been shared a timeline. And in your timelines, just to give you an example, everybody's been shared the timelines, but just so you're totally clear on the timeline, you'll have your timelines in here. So I have my scope of work, what's going on. I'll keep you updated daily or at least every couple days. I'll keep the videos coming weekly, but to show you where we're at currently, we're looking really good. We, of course, have had a lot of snow, but all of this shear, everything being done correctly, all of our walls going in, all of our cabinets and takeoffs, all of the specifics are now not only in place, but we just need our sign off on our engineering. So once we have our sign off, which we expected last week, we'll be there. We're ready to complete our iron and our framing. So we're hoping by this week, we should be, by January 7th, we should have all of our iron takeoffs done and our installs. We've already started installing via weld. We've done everything we could with bolts. So now we're on welds. This is some of the bolting. but now we're on all the welding. We've already done one welded bracket. We have some moment frames, which is a combination of welds for not only your columns but also your I-beams. But as investors and as other participants in this project, you should know that this project is going along very, very well. We just did a market update as well, and that market is only getting better. So we'll do quarterly updates with our meetings with all investors. If you would desire a meeting any earlier, please give me a call. Otherwise, we're doing great. This year end, we couldn't be more pleased with the marketplace. We couldn't be more pleased with the style and design and how it's all come together. And we thank you for your participation. If you have any questions for me, feel free to give me a hoot and holler anytime. Otherwise, here's where we're at currently. I'll give you pics from our last day working with the crews. This was yesterday. We framed this end. This is the door going off the kitchen, and then we filled that in so that we could have more space on our kitchen design. So the day before that, December 29th, we went through, exciting day. We did a lot of measurings when we finished taking out. You can see they're up top here, taking out that chase, that chimney, that fireplace that reached all the way up, and they got it all done. This is Jose finishing lower floor framing. This is the last of our iron being unloaded, as you can see there. This was the chase coming down as we were knocking it down. We have our new sign up. This is the back of the property being organized, all the scaffolding and the reclaimed wood that we're reusing, the den going up and all that, final framing going up, the columns being prepared, all the materials that were under the snow and just everything being really cleanly organized, protecting everything in the mechanical room, framing in the den, last of the iron there again. That was me in the forklift setting some iron off the trailer and onto its pickets, and then framing. That's me giving a oh what's up. Nice to have the final steel on site. That's looking down at our chase. That is Diego loading the last of these guys getting through this. So this was the last of our hard demo and our some heavy duty work here, but these guys got it done. That was that being cleaned up. And we've just got a great crew, and you know what, things are moving right along. So going into this next year, all I can say is we couldn't be positioned better. We have great guys, we have great contractors and subcontractors, and I think we have the coolest home out there. So thanks again for participating. We always look forward to a visit. Give us a call if you'd like to come up, take a day to ski, and check out the site. Otherwise, thanks for your participation. We'll keep you in the loop.